Why did we start a YouTube channel?
Nothing.
Oh, you started giggling like
I
that.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Why did we start a YouTube channel? So why did we start a YouTube channel? When we first, it's on me.
It's all you.
Yeah, well, she bought me a camera for graduation. I kind of got interested watching other people do YouTube stuff. And I was kind of like, well, we'll shoot home videos and see how it goes. And that's true. I was not wearing a hat. I don't know if I've only done one other video, I think, without a hat on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we figured we'd basically make videos for Augie so that way he could always have videos of everything we've done. And
Yeah, I think we watched other people's YouTube channels and realized that we've enjoyed seeing him grow up, but we wanted to capture those memories on the rougher days for us to remember, like, that we have good times. But also just to watch him grow. I remember growing up and watching videos of my dad riding motorcycles in a parking lot and home videos of my grandpa, and so I wanted Augie to have that.
yeah, and hopefully we'll have even more because the fact that by putting it on YouTube and setting a schedule, it kind of did force us to shoot it, release it. Like this is the first time we've actually done this because usually we're about 4-ish weeks behind. But this time we actually got a lot of footage, so we're going to be a little more than 4 weeks behind. This is actually, we're shooting this on, what's today? Is it Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday night, and it'll go live tomorrow on Sunday. So we're prepping for hurricane and everything. 'Cause we're in Florida with Hurricane Dorian coming.
Yeah.
So I worked crazy hours this week, so I didn't edit a video because it usually takes me probably about 45 minutes per minute of video to edit. So I just didn't do it, and so we're gonna shoot this video and no edit, one shot. Well, a little edit. I'll fix a few things, but. Yeah, and hopefully now we've realized that there's a few other people joining and watching. It's not family, and hopefully we'll inspire other people to understand that even with full-time jobs and craziness that you can get out and do things. Some weekends we don't leave in the rig and we just go to a museum in your town, but other times we take off and have a blast.
Yeah, and I think it's also, it forces us to get out and explore as well. I think sometimes you can get wrapped up in the day-to-day life and being busy and everything you need to do on your checklist. And I was reminded this week by our priest that, you have to let go of that kind of checklist mindset sometimes. And I am like the queen of planning and having a checklist. So this kind of gives me the opportunity. It's funny, I can tell when we're going on these trips of like, as soon as we head out, I've got my planner out, I'm, making, lists, and I am talking about work, and then usually by the time we get to the campground, I'm completely relaxed and just able to enjoy the moments with Randy and Augie.
Although
really
on the way
nice.
to the campsite, usually she still has that planner in her lap trying to plan out stuff. So she tries to sneak it in there still, but
Yeah, but it's a good reminder for me to unplug. I think one of my favorite trips so far has been one of our first trips, which was to Stephen Foster, and we didn't have internet, we didn't have cell service, and I didn't quite know what to do, and that sounds awful, but I mean, I'm an online teacher and I go to school, and some of my school's online, and I also get work emails sometimes on the weekends, so I'm constantly like doing those things connected, and so it's really nice to just say, oops, sorry, I didn't have internet, and I just really got to enjoy time with my family.
Yeah, and I enjoyed, now this video is not out yet, but like even last weekend we went to Disney, truck broke down, we had all kinds of fun stuff go on, but that'll be later. But we went to Disney and we made the decision that, okay, we've been at Disney for a few hours, we don't know what to do. Augie wants to go to the campground. So we went to the campground, so we've also learned to change our plans, because before, if we were going to Disney, we had just drove 3 hours to get there. We ain't leaving until we've enjoyed and seen that mouse as many times as we see that mouse. So we actually just left. We went back. They went swimming. I worked on the truck a little bit and packed up. But yeah, so that's been nice to finally realize that where we're going, sometimes there's just different things to do once you get there. And a lot of times we never thought about it till we started filming it, because before it was just oh, we got there, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna make it work no matter what. And now it's just like, oh, well, all right, we got it going. I don't know if that really correlates in everyone else's mind as to recording it, but it does to me. That we just saw a different opportunity and decided that there was different things to do that day.
And it also gives us a chance to be creative. You know, I am trying to expand my creativity. I tend to say my brother got the creative genes in our family, and this gives Randy a creative outlet. And it also, you know, it inspires me to, I'm not really a video person, but I love photography and I love kind of the Adobe Illustrator, and I've forgotten that I love that stuff so much. So now I'm able to get in there and try to start playing around to kind of expand my creativity as well.
Yeah, with this week being as crazy and the amount of hours I worked and all that stuff too, it kind of brought to light of how much more time I'm spending with Augie with doing this kind of stuff too. Because he looked at me last night. He wouldn't let Mommy put him in bed last night. His daddy's been gone. I mean, I have not seen him this week, really. And then, but he's sitting there. He's like, Daddy doesn't work at the golf course anymore. Daddy sees me last night. It's like, ooh, yeah, Daddy hasn't been here this week, and it's been a crazy week. But he doesn't. He still put together that I left the golf course not long before starting this YouTube channel, and he's still a year and a half later. When he wasn't even 3 years old yet, was he?
Yeah, he was 3.
He had turned 3 when I quit. No, I quit in May, so he hadn't quite turned 3.
Yeah, he was almost 3.
Yeah, so but he still remembers that I was gone all the time at my old job, and so hopefully now, even with the memories he has of the fact that I used to be gone all the time, that this will show him the Daddy's was around. So
yeah, and it's nice. I know this week because Randy's been at work so much, it's made me realize how fortunate I am that he doesn't work at the golf course anymore. Because doing drop off and pickup and yeah, it's insane. I think the other day it took me 2 hours between dropping Augie off, or between leaving our house and dropping Augie off and getting to work.
Granted, she did somehow manage to put her cell phone in our son's backpack and send him to school with it. She jokes about having a tracker on him. I thought she was kidding. I guess she seriously put one on. No.
Yeah.
But, that was part of the 2 hours, just to be fair.
No, actually it was the day before the 2 hours.
That was the day before the 2 hours, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just, I hope that one day the stars align and we're able to go full-time for at least a little bit. But for now, I will cherish every weekend we get. So.
Hey, there's a ton of people already on YouTube that are full-time too, so we're just something different. We can show people that you can still travel on weekends, even with jobs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now we've rambled on enough and got it covered, but so we're going to go get some sleep, because once again, this is a late night video. But
yeah. And yeah, make sure we're all ready to go for the hurricane.
Yeah, so if you're out for the hurricane, stay safe, but we will see you guys next week.